and welcome to my channel. Welcome to day 10.
Yeah,
Day 10. Keenly gotten by my blonde assistant. Alright, going to do an unpacking very shortly of the rest of it, just to show you what we've shown you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. These are daily uploads at the moment, but then it will go to a bit more haphazard. And yes, if you ring the bell for a notification as to when I upload next, then you'll see my video next. Okay, day 10, but first the recap. Okay, day 1, if you haven't been here before, you'll know this. Plush was given to us for the Santa stamps, and there are 25 Santa stamps that were dished out every day, tiny patterns, and it's stunning, and I'll probably show it again. Well, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Day 2. Sophie knows all of these packages, as well as being able to read the numbers. Day 2. The ornament. The metallics from Superior Bees are in there, and I wonder if they're getting staticky. Devil's pubes. Number 3. Number 3 is the Witch Elf Powder Pink Splash. Number 4. Chosen by the designer. This is Lugana. The colours chosen by the designer and the pattern by the designer are the designs, and it's reading backwards, sugar and spice and everything nice. So it's all the little foodie things for Christmas. All right, so there's the first of the trios. 6, I'm missing one. 6 is what I coined the checkbook, which was actually a notebook, and it's beautiful. And then 7, was that 7? No, that was 6. 7 was the magnet, the fragile magnet. Oops, upside down. From the movie My Christmas Story. Okay, now listen. I'm learning a lot about My Christmas Story. A Christmas Story. Sorry, not My Christmas Story. So I need day 8. No, the long box. So there's it's not a movie I'm familiar with, although I probably have heard bits and pieces from it through the years. It's not a movie I don't think I've ever watched. So I've been watching the trailer. Apparently there's a new one. Who knew that? Apparently there's a trailer for the new movie. Ralphie comes back. I think it's Ralphie. Sorry. And the Triple Dog Dare comes back, and I think the licking the ice pole. Anyway, I've been watching 25 Things You Never Knew About a Christmas Story on YouTube. It's somebody's video. And it's facts and things. And one of those facts includes the fact that the house was bought. It was on 39th Avenue or something or other. And the house was bought and completely renovated. And it now is on show maybe over Christmas. I'm not entirely sure. But it was renovated for $500,000, and you can go and tour the house that has been recreated in the movie style. So the front has been redone, so interior and exterior. Apparently it was shot in 2 locations. So when you're watching the movie, the interior shots showing outside with the curtains open are shot at location in wherever it is. And the exterior shots, or the ones with the curtains closed, they're all done in Ontario Soundstage. What else was there? Oh, the fragile, the lamp. The box had to be cut because it was recorded on the soundstage, and then they brought it down to the house and they found it didn't fit the cup in the doors, so they had to chop the boxes up, and that's why it looks all kinds of wrong in continuity. I don't think they'd ever get away with that at the moment, but anyway, so yeah, it was fun catching up on those. A floss winder. I know. A floss winder. So you put your end. Look, if you're used to sewing machines, you know about this whole that you put your thread end in, because the bobbins on the machines that you put underneath the needle have the same kind of hole that you thread it through to lock it, and then you lock it off by doing your winding. So this is a 9-inch. I think I would rather a 12-inch, a foot long, maybe even, no, I think an 18 might be pushing it, but a 12-inch might be good. And I'm kind of thinking, ooh, could I get one of my local makers to do something like this? I've got some woodworky people, and we've got some gorgeous woods in Tasmania. Now this one has got a join in it, but you know, I could get a number of Tasmanian woods that I could get one of these in, as if I need more. Anyway, so that was day 8, and then day 9 was the money box with the money. And day 10 is the bag that I think is a project bag. I've tried not to peek when I was scratching and sniffing with the stickers. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ooh. It's got remnants of sugar in it. I'm looking for the open bit. Open, oh, there it is. Okay. Can you put that in the bin? Hopefully the sugar has gone away then. Oh, wow. Now, who is this? Okay, so it's the usual kind of project bag. It's lined, careful bumping. And it says, Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents. Now, is this, I'm showing my ignorance and basing it just on the picture before I read. Is this to do with Jane Austen? And is that the Austen girls? I don't know. Okay. Yes, it is. Ho! Go me! Exclusive Little Women project bag. Pemberley Pond and Mrs. Peggotty. Oh, maybe it's not the Austen. Anyway, it's Little Women. I think that's what I was kind of ilking towards. Gather round to stitch with the March family. Oh, that's right. Yes, Little Women, the Marches. And keep your projects safe from the fireplace. What? Okay, why would it be near the fireplace? I don't know. Stockings? Isn't it gorgeous though? Is it Louisa May Alcott? No? Did she do Little Women? It's been a day. Isn't it gorgeous though? I love that. I'm looking for a signature. Because Katie is a wonderful artist, and I'm wondering if she herself drew this. No, okay, there's a signature down there in the corner. I don't know if that is a Katie Landis signature. Oh no, there's another thing over here, so maybe it's not the signature. Oh, I'm not seeing an autograph. Well, that's rude. Okay, I tell you what, I'll get to watch my spoilers now, and I'll watch Laura and Katie do their unboxing of this day, and I'll get to find out who the artist is, because that's gorgeous. And sorry, but artists need the credit, and if this is Katie's work, then holy cow, girl, this is gorgeous. And if it's not, well, pass it on, because wow, that's stunning. And Katie does some absolutely gorgeous work. If you've had her project bags before, then you'll know that she does absolutely gorgeous paintings. And she does her designs, of course, for Frogwarts. So, yes. Cute. So we've got our first Christmas project bag. I don't know if that's the only Christmas project bag. We tend to only get one of these kind of bags. Last year it was this Polar Express. So, you know, we get a project bag, which is good. That's kind of Christmassy. Now, what I want for Christmas, Santa, please. I know it's only January. I want book bags by Katie from Love You More Studios. I want book bags for my projects, because what I've seen them do when they're doing their 12 days of stitching back in December, their project bags are, or book bags, are basically the size of a book sleeve. I don't know what a book sleeve is because we don't do book sleeves in Australia, and we certainly didn't do book sleeves when I was in Ireland. So book sleeves are kind of this size, but they're fabric, they're quilted, and they have an open pocket at the top. But they look like they categorize for whips brilliantly, like better than these. And I would love to have a whip collection of book bags, book sleeves, as project bags. Like, stop calling them book sleeves, call them something else. I don't know, quilt them slightly differently. But yeah, so jelly. So, speaking of reading, I remember when I went to the library as a kid, because I went to the library a lot. We had a library down the road it was where the local library was. And I had the paper inserts that fit in the pocket and all of that kind of jazz. Now, and then they'd have to do the stamping, and you'd hand your 3 tickets in as a kid. It was a big deal. Oh no, hang on, it was 2. I think it was 2 as a kid, and it was a big deal when you got to be an adult and you could get 5 books. Who the hell has time to read 5 big heavy books? Kids, here you can get 10 books out for a kid, and I think you can get 10 as an adult, but you could certainly get 10 out from the library as a kid, which is great for the picture books. Sophie's got so many books, she could start her own library. Just hand-me-downs from me and Marcus and kids, and I don't throw away books. I made that mistake once. I threw away books, or I gave them away before I moved from Ireland to Australia, and I've regretted it ever since, because trying to get my English books, my English origin books, are nigh and impossible. It's just really, really hard. Now, did I do a stupid thing and I didn't grab day 11? I think I did. This is tomorrow, and I think this feels like it's starting off the next trio. 11. Yeah, so that will be tomorrow's. So yeah, I haven't actually picked up a book and read in I don't know how long though. If I open my book on my Kindle, I fall asleep within half an hour, so I use it for my bedtime kind of conk out, if I even get that far. And what broke me and converted me to the Kindle was a Dan Brown book that I first got. What was it? Was it Origins? I might have got it on Kindle because I was damned if I was going to pay whatever price they were charging for the mega book rather than the mass paperback, and I wanted to read it like straight away. I didn't, because I really enjoy Dan Brown. I know, controversial. He reads like a TV kind of script, so it's very scenes changing and it's rapid fire, and I just devour his books. So I read this book on Kindle thinking, I'm going to hate this. It's not paper. I love my paper, but by golly, I hate the large hardback books, and I wanted it in paperback, and I wasn't going to wait, so I got it on the Kindle, and I read it on my iPad, I think, and I didn't know if I'd like the concept of reading on an iPad. Holy cow, I think I read it in hours, and it was just like, oh, this is so easy. And ever since then, I've joined BookBub, and BookBub is a subscription email. Let's just say it's linked with whatever reading devices you've got. So it links me with Amazon and Google, but I think there are other book things that you can use as well, but they're just the 2 that I get. And I have chosen my genre of books that I like, so I get children's books. There's never many children's books coming out. Crime, biography, I don't know, things like that. I think, yeah. Anyway, you can choose the different genres that you like, and you get cheap or early notice or reduced price or free. So I pretty much download all of the free ones. Oh, there's a young people's fantasy and sci-fi or something. I don't tend to get those too often. There's some of them are a bit weird, but there's all sorts of stuff. There's $2 books. The special offer, which is kind of the last book in the email, is normally about $5, and you could spend a small fortune on them if you hit buy on all of them. So I don't. I just hit the freeze. I download the freeze, and often I'll get repeat emails saying this book is for free. I'll go in, it's already purchased. But they're all on my Kindle. I've had to throw them off my phone because it was so many books. I think I've got over 2,000 now. But that's a great service. Libby I haven't got involved in. I have tried listening to some audiobooks. I'm not convinced on that just yet. I tried listening to one, and it's not easy, and I have to renew my library subscription because it expires every year if you don't check out a book, kind of thing. And you have to go in person and say, yeah, this is me. So I have to go and do that to maybe get some audiobooks, and then you have to wait anyway. It's not like you can just listen to the audiobook there and then. So I was listening to the Harry Potter audiobooks, and who was I listening to? Some guy who used to dress up and read, and he'd do them as lives, and we were up to the Order of the Phoenix, and his channel got pulled, and the other girl that I had, her channel got pulled because whoever's got the copyright have shut them down, claimed copyrights, which is a shame, because it costs something like $50 to hear Stephen Fry doing the audiobook, even on Amazon. It's like, I'm not paying $50 for an audiobook, even though Stephen Fry would be the ultimate. So these were just Joe Blows reading the book on their YouTube channels. One's for a library service, and one was cosplay kind of thing. So yeah, haven't found any more of that, so I'm kind of halfway through. But it was really nice being able to listen to the audiobook in the car. That was fantastic. Then I'd listen to it maybe in the evening, but yeah, mainly in the car, listening to it, or in the kitchen when I was cooking. So yeah, audiobooks, pretty good, but I haven't found anything that's either free or subscription that I will actually use and listen to in the time that I might borrow it. So I just kind of wanted to have it hit and miss, and I wasn't going to be buying audiobooks for $50. It's like, no, sorry, I'll read the book for that. And I've got the Harry Potter books, so it's not like I can't read them. It's just convenient to have somebody read to you while you're stitching, or being able to listen to them while you're stitching. So yeah, if you guys can convince me, I know over in the US a lot of you use Libby. I have tried that, and it does link in with my library service. Again, you have to have the library card activated, blah blah blah. So I don't know. Maybe I should go down to the library tomorrow and sort out the library activation, so I've got access, and maybe talk to the librarian about how all the audiobooks do work. Kindles, you've got to still wait because they only have a license for so many books. So again, you go on a wait list, which might not be convenient. And you know what it is with borrowing the books, you have to get them in the order, and if you put your name down on all of them, they never come in the order. So you've got to wait. So it's ridiculous. So hence me buying the books, so I don't have to wait for someone else to hand it in. And anyway, it's crazy, but I love books. Love books.
Well,
it was my escape as a teenager.
And I like chocolate hot cross buns.
Oh, you like chocolate hot cross buns, do you?
Yeah.
Are we going to get some chocolate hot cross buns tomorrow?
No.
No?
I want to get some right now with you.
I'm not, no.
Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Before it gets too hot. Because it's going to be very hot. Stinky hot. Yucky hot. Yeah. Library, hot cross buns. Deal?
Yeah. And we do need to get Kit Kats from the supermarket too.
Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Maybe we get some more of those crunchy trunk. The wafer thing that we had day one.
Yeah.
That was trunk? Crunk? It
Yeah.
was kind of like a tree trunk. Yeah, I think it was trunk. It was a...
But I did like 3 water bottles.
What's the name of the chocolate? It's the white chocolate with the hippos and the Kinder. It was a
Yeah.
Kinder trunk.
And it has chocolate on the top.
And it had cream inside and it was wafery on the outside and
Yeah.
it made a mess. But we shared it regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mummy and I shared
Okay,
it.
this has been a long video, me yapping about books. See, books. You get me on the topic and I'm gone. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to get changed. Sophie's going to stop bouncing the chair that you're sitting... Sorry. Yes, I'm going to go and get changed and get ready for tea and all of that kind of jazz. So, yeah. And enjoy my tea. My cup of tea, even.
You want to have your tea and coffee, Mummy.
Okay. All right, let you go. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.